Think you don't have enough time to succeed at your goals? Well, here's why you're wrong. So during this video, I'm going to explain some conscious ways that you can actually achieve more time, and I'm going to explain some unconscious ways that you can achieve more time. And my name is Alex Morgan, and I help you align your actions, your beliefs, your dreams, and your thinking so you can achieve success. And success is here, so you might as well be ready for it. So a lot of people, I hear it all the time, I don't have enough time. And then when you ask them what are they doing during their day, they're going to tell you a bunch of things where they're wasting lots of their time. Is it a waste of time though, or is it something that's important to them? So regardless, I'm not here to tell you what you're doing is a waste of time. I'm here to show you that there's an easier way to have more time. So what if by changing your thinking or by changing a few small things that you do each day, it'll seem like you have that much more time. So the ways you can do this consciously are quite easy. Now what I like to do is before I go to sleep, I like to lay certain things out so when I wake up in the morning, I don't have to make so many decisions. I have my clothes ready. I have some tasks that I already know that I'm going to do. I make it easy to do them. I have triggers out that show me, okay, here's this thing, and it's right there in front of me, and I know to do it. So I usually write down a few things, like if I'm going to make a video, I already know when I wake up, what is the video going to be about? I already know what clothes I'm going to wear. I have these things ready to go, so I'm not making any decisions when I wake up and wasting time doing anything. I also, when I wake up, I'm not going on my phone and I'm not scrolling. I usually get right into doing something that's productive, because one of the things I do too is within 90 seconds of opening my eyes, I'm jumping into a task. Now, I wrote most of my book this way because what happens is within 90 seconds, there's not so many things going on inside of your mind. So within those 90 seconds, if you start doing something, especially if it's a more difficult task, it's easy for your mind to really get immersed in that task, to get into a state of flow. And once you're in that state of flow, it seems like that task is easy and effortless for you. And next thing you know, later in the day, you're not even thinking that you have to do that task because you already completed it. So it feels like you're kind of getting a head start to the day. So those things I mentioned, they get you a head start. They really get you going. So those are some really good conscious ways to just get going, get the day started, get a head start, and make sure that you can easily and effortlessly get a few things done. When you wake up, you don't want to make a bunch of decisions. Another thing that you can do that I think is really helpful is a lot of people, what they don't understand is that when we're actually sleeping, we can put our mind to work. So what does this mean? We could ask ourselves a question, and then we could ask our mind a question, something similar to, what's one thing that I haven't considered that will allow me to easily and effortlessly achieve this goal? And your mind, because there's time distortion when you're sleeping, your mind may think that you're achieving this in minutes or seconds. Whereas in the physical, if you were to actually work on this goal and not have these answers, it may take you days, weeks, months, years. So when you wake up, your unconscious mind is going to reveal an answer to you. So you can have a notebook by your bed. And when you have this notebook, you can write it down. I'm not saying it's going to give you all the answers in one day and you're going to have all the answers to your goal. However, this is a really easy way to consciously have a question ready, and then you can use your unconscious mind to save you lots of time when you sleep. So you're not thinking and worrying about this during the day and you're not feeling stuck. Instead, you're using your sleep to give you answers. And this will also help you lessen any anxiety and stress that you have to go to sleep, because your mind is going to be excited to focus on what you want. So that's another way to do it. Now, we're talking really about the unconscious mind. This is how we really save lots of time. You need to use your unconscious mind throughout the day as much as possible. This means over time you need to build a relationship with the unconscious mind. If you're asking your unconscious mind questions like you ask it before you go to sleep, then your unconscious mind is going to deliver your results that much more quickly and effortlessly. So there's other things that you can do throughout the day with your unconscious mind to make more time for yourself. And this also refreshes you. So a lot of times what I do is I just lay down wherever is a comfortable spot to lay down around lunchtime, let's say, or any time in the late morning, anytime you're able to do this. And I think about the things that I want to achieve that day and in the future. So I hold those pictures in my mind. And then I ask my mind, how can I achieve these things easily and effortlessly? So let's say it's something you want to do that day. You're going to get some answers. How can I achieve this easily and effortlessly? And when you feel you have enough answers, you tell your unconscious mind, deliver the results. So now you have the answers, and then you can just go complete that right then and there, and it makes it easy for you. And then you're actually focused on what you want. And I have found that when I'm focused on what I want, I don't waste as much time for the day. Because I have all the reasons and I know why I want to do this, and I know that I can do it easily and effortlessly because my mind just told me that I can, I'm much less likely to do nothing, because when I know why and I know what to do, I'm more motivated to do it. So doing these things also builds more motivation because you're actually focusing on what you want. So if you think about it, how much of the time do you actually focus on what you want? If you barely are focusing on what you want, then you definitely need to do this exercise regardless. Because that's the thing. When we're not focusing on what we want, we're wasting time. That's the thing. We're wasting time doing this, and then we think we don't have enough time, yet we never thought about what we wanted. We never did anything towards our goals, and we really didn't put any effort in our mind. So everything we did, it felt like it was hard work. All these things that I'm talking about, not only are you going to feel like you have more time, you're going to feel like success is easy and effortless for you. It's automatic and it's natural. So have things laid out, have things ready to go, and so in the morning you could really achieve a few things quickly and easily. Ask that question to yourself before bed so you can wake up focused on your goals. This will feel like you have more time because you don't have to wake up and consciously think about all these things, and then use that unconscious thinking time to figure out how you can do your most important goals easily and effortlessly, and that also builds motivation towards your goal. Because regardless, you have the same amount of time in each day. It's a matter of how are you using it and integrating the conscious mind and the unconscious mind so you can achieve what you want. And then you'll also have free time to do things that you enjoy as well, because things won't seem as hard. And that's the whole purpose of this channel, is to see that easily you can create your ideal future because success is much easier for you. And in the last video I did, I explained how you can achieve success in less than half the time. So I'm sure you'll want to watch that too. Go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate everyone who's been leaving really insightful comments and subscribing to the channel lately. I'm going to continue making videos every day. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.